I know one thing, that I know nothing. And somehow, that makes me the smartest person in the room. Funny how that works.
2,400 years ago in Athens, there lived a man named Socrates. He never wrote a book. He never gave a TED Talk. He never even claimed to know anything. And yet, somehow, he's considered one of the smartest humans to ever exist. Meanwhile, some people today post one motivational quote and call themselves a thought leader. Let that comparison sink in. Here's how it all started. A friend of Socrates went to the Oracle of Delphi, basically ancient Greece's version of asking a fortune teller a very serious question, and asked who the wisest man in Athens was. The oracle said, Socrates. Socrates heard this and thought, that's ridiculous, I don't know anything. So, naturally, he decided to prove the oracle wrong by walking around interrogating everyone who claimed to be smart. This did not go the way he planned. Socrates would find someone who confidently claimed to understand justice, courage, or love, and he'd simply ask, okay, but what actually is that? Then he'd keep asking follow-up questions until the person's confident answer completely fell apart. Every single time. Politicians, poets, craftsmen, nobody survived the questioning. Eventually, Athens collectively decided this man was extremely annoying, which, historically speaking, is a very expensive personality trait to have. But here's what Socrates realized through all this chaos. Everyone he questioned thought they understood something deeply, but the moment you actually questioned it, their knowledge crumbled like a cookie in milk. So Socrates concluded that he was wiser than all of them, not because he knew more, but because he was the only one who actually knew he knew nothing. Everyone else was confidently wrong. He was just honestly confused. This is the actual method, and it's stupidly simple. Instead of accepting an idea, question it. Ask why over and over, the same annoying way a 5-year-old does, except now you sound intelligent instead of exhausting. Why do I believe this? Where did this belief come from? Have I actually tested it, or did I just absorb it from a textbook, a relative, or a random person online who seemed confident? Here's the uncomfortable part. Most people mistake confidence for knowledge. Someone speaks with certainty, and our brain assumes they must know what they're talking about. Socrates proved this wrong constantly. The most confident people in Athens often knew the least. Sound familiar? It should. It's basically every group chat argument that has ever happened. The moment you start questioning your own assumptions instead of just defending them, something strange happens. You stop arguing to win and start arguing to actually understand. You become less interested in sounding right and more interested in being right. Ironically, admitting I might be wrong is one of the most intelligent sentences a human can say, and also one of the rarest. So what happened to the guy who just asked questions for a living? Athens got tired of being questioned, put him on trial for corrupting the youth, and sentenced him to death. Socrates, being Socrates, calmly accepted it, had a philosophical debate about the soul on his last day, and drank poison without complaint, which either makes him the most principled man in history or history's greatest example of what happens when you ask too many good questions at a party. So the next time you catch yourself being completely certain about something, your opinion, your plan, your political take, your ex being definitely the problem, try the Socrates trick. Ask why. Ask again. Keep asking until your confident answer either survives or completely collapses. Either way, you'll walk away smarter than you started. Just maybe don't do it at a party. Athens already tried that.
Do you understand what he meant?
I only know that I know nothing.